They juked him. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. Oh, it's caught. But he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
180.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions.
Someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Another 3 and out.
Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Go, Todd! 20! What's up?
Play action. It's gone. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Over the middle and taken in by the corner. And he's brought down. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And the Lions, 1st down.
St. Brown in motion right. Goff now to throw. swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Second down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Cowboys.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Second and 6.
Now Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That, his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Throwing, Prescott. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's good for a
1 yard is the gain.
first down.
And the Cowboys are set up now with a 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal in most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Lions 13. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game.
Oh, what a juke into space.
Down the left sideline. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target length. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
19 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Prescott.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here comes 2nd down.
Prescott now.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now we're signaling a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now Dak.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. Totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Now Prescott. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran up in the field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here's Dak. He'll find Williams on the slant.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Javonte Williams
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Got. White 20. Is that?
Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Got. 180. Is that?
Now it's Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
It drives some people crazy seeing the short doors underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Can I? Turn what's that?
Goff now to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Wide open receiver, complete. Now inside the 25. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. Let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Aubrey now for the point after. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Goff. And that is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hey, get him!
Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
They'll give it a can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
180.
Now Goff with his first throw in OT. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this up to the 32.
And the Lions.
There's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
180.
Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all those big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
1st and 10 at the 46.
The throw is gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And we brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. From the 50, it's Goff. Oh, and it's intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.